Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today we have episode number 9 of my Sorare Road to Glory. Now, kicking things off with the midweek games, but before we do get into that, comment what teams you're running this weekend and let me know how you're getting on, because this video is going to be coming out on Saturday morning. And make sure to leave a like on the video as well. Really happy with the channel growth so far, nearly at 300 subs. And you know, it's really nice to see. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the Sorare content at the moment. So without further ado, quickly going to run you through game week 4, which was the midweek games. This is now completed in terms of like qualifications for Champions League, Conference League and Europa League and stuff like that. As you can see, unfortunately, yeah, I mean, a couple of really good scores here and there. But yeah, just a mixture of teams. I mean, Club Brugge won 6-0 and yeah, they absolutely smashed. So nothing in terms of rewards apart from 1000 XP from this arena. I'll quickly show you. Yeah, we missed out by like 20 points. So it's unfortunate for game week 4 midweeks. I'm not really too fussed. Before we do get into the current weekend's lineup, I'm going to quickly show you some purchases we've been up to. So in the last video, we crafted this St. Pauli striker, and I kind of just went, you know what? Because if I just go Bundesliga quickly. Oh, no, not just. Oh, can I not search that way? Let me just do it this way quickly. Bundesliga. So we had Carney Chukmeka. He's gone on a permanent deal. We've also got Anselmino. I don't know how, if that's how you pronounce him. He's gone on loan to Dortmund. So they're both at Dortmund now. One's on loan, one's on a permanent. Both in season. Crafted an in-season forward. I have classic cards already. Mainly Bakayoko that I'm looking at. Maybe Poku once he finally gets his way into the lineup. So I thought, you know what, let's have a bit of fun and go for the Bundesliga streaks. So I went and got the St. Pauli keeper as well. I thought, you know what, I'm going to match him up with that one because I needed an in-season keeper and I didn't really fancy spending on like, you know, Dortmund or Bayern. So I thought, you know, I'll go for a cheaper keeper and make it a bit fun. £26 I spent on him. So overall, when you look at it, crafted him. I bought Bakayoko last season, so his price is not included in this season's spending, if you want to call it like that. And then we spent about, what, £15 on these two, roughly. So I've got it all on the spreadsheet. It's around like £37, roughly, or maybe a bit more. But I included these two in the Chelsea budget that I spent. So technically, the Bundesliga, I've only spent £26, if you want to look at it that way. If you don't, you can always add these two, and it's like, what, 40 odd pounds, something like that, just over or just under. So that's what we did in Bundesliga. So I'm going to run literally that one team for the whole season and see if we can make our money back just by trying to get streaks. So I'm doing the same thing in La Liga now. I bought Young for £12.25. Boyomo, I'm pretty sure that's pronounced his name, £9 defender. Ariza Balaga I bought is the classic goalkeeper for £6.44. I think he's on, I don't know if he's transferred, but he's at Valencia. And then I bought Simeone from Atletico Madrid for £9.99. So he is going to be the forward with Young. And then I've also got a Renato Vega from the Chelsea stack in season, who is now transferred. So that is the same thing in La Liga. I wasn't going to bother, but with the transferred players and the crafting players, I was like, you know what? Let's just go out there and just, yeah, let's just go put a little team together. And we picked up some more collection pieces, but they're actually going to play for us in terms of Strasbourg players. And then we've also bought some more collection pieces. If I quickly show you, the NEC boys are now up to 4%, but I've vaulted the ones that just, I'm never going to use them. Strasbourg this season, 4% now, which is really good. I bought a bunch of players for the collection piece as well. So overall, the gallery is looking pretty good. I've upgraded a few players. I am trying now. I do want to get the 5% for Strasbourg and the 5% for the NEC lads. And then after that, I'm probably going to try and stop spending unless I get some like brutal injuries that are like, you know, a month to 2 month plus. Then I'll probably buy again. But that is it for the gallery update. Pretty big update since the last video. And yeah, we're going to go straight into the lineups for the current game week, which is game week 5. Premier League, I'm really confident with this first Chelsea lineup. Sanchez, Cucurella, Caicedo, Pedro captain, or Joao Pedro captain, Pedro Neto on the wing. I think Neto is probably the most nailed winger to start ahead of Esteval, Gittins. I don't think Garnacho is going to be in the squad since he signed. Joao Pedro captain, you know, I think he's really going to score well like he has been doing. Can't see it from there, but I'm really confident with this team. Team B, I think Delap will still start up top with Joao Pedro kind of in behind. Captain James, now maybe it's a bit risky because he was only 60%, but I feel like when he came on for Gusto against West Ham, he was much better, and I just think it was a game for Gusto to play in. Tosin, probably our best centre back we've got at the moment. That's fully fit, especially ball playing. And then Enzo scored last week, so can rely on him again to get a good score. This one's a bit of a mix-up. Esteval might start on the right wing with Palmer being injured. Chalobah, I think he'll still start over like Fofana. I put Dewsbury Hall captain. I think it's a good matchup against Wolves, and especially now they've got like Grealish, Dibbling, that like attacking threat of Everton actually looking quite good. Then this is kind of just like a leftovers bench. I know Leno's playing against Chelsea, but yeah, it's just like leftovers, people that I think are going to come off the bench. Now we move into Ligue 1. Got our double PSG. Neves as the captain. I put Neves captain last week and he did okay, but I think Sarr's got a harder matchup against Monaco away, so I didn't want to captain him. Moreira comes straight into our lineup, and I think Omega, I'm pretty sure he got a hamstring injury or like a knock at the end of the European game, so I've gone with Joaquin again up top. Second team, Penders is back. Decore captain. He's been playing quite well since he's been like integrated back into the team. Felix got like I think 2 assists on Thursday night, so I think this team can do quite well. So hopefully we can we're back on the first streak for this one. So I'm pretty confident with this lineup. And then as you can see here, we have got our first La Liga setup for Sorare 26. The keeper is actually playing now, 25 minutes in at home against Getafe. Hopefully he can keep a clean sheet tonight. I've gone with him captain because Villarreal are playing quite well at the moment, first in the league. And yeah, I don't think Vega will start. I think he came on in the first game like 24 hours after signing, so I think eventually he'll start. But yeah, I'm excited just to see how far we can take this La Liga setup. And then wow, look at this. So Bundesliga first lineup, St. Pauli are 2-0 up, and the guy we crafted, who I put captain, 107 points, 2-0 up. If they can hold on and keep the clean sheet, he's on 70 up to 79 with that 12%. Lovely to see. Question is, I don't know if Chukwuemeka is going to play. He might make the bench. I'm not too sure. Anselmino, I mean, I think he'll go straight into the lineup. I think didn't the like young lad that played in the first game got a red card, so I think they're quite slim at the back. I think he's going to slot straight in. And Bakayoko, really good fixture at home. I know Leipzig aren't doing great, but home fixture, I think he could do the business. So we're actually off to a great start with this one. Hopefully we can, we can keep the clean sheet, and we'll see. So yeah, 6. I mean, that's a really good score for a captain. I'll take that. He's just been subbed off as well. Moving to Eredivisie now. This is the big one for the game week. We're on the 4th streak for $200. I've gone with the NAC lads again as the back line. I have decided to captain Van Bommel. I think PSV against Telstar at home is a really good matchup. I was going to captain Verdonk, but I just think Van Bommel's going to have a better score. I could be wrong. I need Van Bommel to get decisives. That's the problem. So I've taken a risk. We need what, 420 points, I think it is for this one. So I'm pretty confident. NEC are really on fire at the moment. And then with the other lineups, AZ boys, I don't think Mynans is back yet. He came off the bench on Thursday, so he might start. Pereira captain, I think he actually had a really good game last week for NEC, so we kind of linked them up. McNaughty's back playing this week. I don't think he played last week, or Zoel didn't play. And then we kind of got the NAC stack. Just they're playing against AZ. I put them in one lineup, and then like the leftovers for Eredivisie here. Not expecting too much from them. Now we're in contender, and as you can see, the main lineup, Ito, they play 3rd in the league, but he's been on really good form at the moment. Fernandez as well, he's kind of like got himself settled into life in Russia, and I've put him captain. Nade, a couple of good performances as well. St. Etienne a 3rd. Hansen, I don't think he's going to start. I'm not too sure, but I think he'll come off the bench, and he's been playing quite well when he has. So I'm confident with this team. Second streak for contender. Lino got like a 150 something points for me last week he got 2 goals, 3 assists. They got a really good matchup again. That's why I've gone with him captain. And then this is kind of like a leftover team. I'm not too confident. I think Cardano started the first game, and then he's come off the bench in the past 2. He's still scoring as well. And then this is just like a best of the rest. These 2 probably won't start. I think Atpon will come off the bench, and I'm not too sure. I crafted this guy. I'm not too sure he's going to play, but yeah, the main focus is the first 2 lineups, maybe the third. But overall, we're on the second streak for contender. Then we move into champion. I've gone with a Forest, double Forest, because they're playing West Ham. West Ham, yeah, they're pretty bad at the moment. Chelsea, Dewsbury Hall. Alexandro got 100 last week. Really solid performance from him. Then we've kind of linked up the Palace boys with a couple of Chelsea players as well, with Neto captain. Then again, Petrovic, Spurs away is a tough game, but I think he's going to face a lot of shots. And if there's no errors, then I'm pretty confident he'll get a decent score, regardless of the result. Eze, I think he'll start. I don't think... Yeah, Martinelli didn't even feature in the last game against Leeds. I think Eze goes straight into the team. And then overall, yeah, Sukic, I don't know how you pronounce his name. He was unreal last week. He was only at 30% to start, though, so I don't know why. He got like a really good score, got an assist, 5-0 win. I just don't see why he wouldn't start, so I put him in this lineup. And then this lineup's kind of like a best of like the rest for champion. Again, Ponegala probably off the bench. Barco played really well midweek, but a bit of a tough fixture there. So overall, hoping for some good score. Just want to farm some essence in these type of like classic tournaments, if you want to call it that. Then we move to under 23. I literally have just put 2 teams of, apart from Penders, these are all going to come off the bench, even if they do. Like, same with this one, apart from the keeper, maybe Moanga. I think they're just going to come off the bench. I kind of just put them in a lineup, just, you know, get the XP up, and just play them. Not really expecting anything from them. Then we move into All-Star. Now, I've gone with the AZ boys, Wolf, Anakin, Van Hoot. I think this is a really good lineup on paper. Just see if they can perform. I think clean sheet here, clean sheet there. Vanaken scored really well midweek. I think this could potentially, like, we could get a quadruple clean sheet there, but we'll have to wait and see. This one, Suter against Celtic. I mean, it could go really bad, but Celtic have also been pretty poor. And then I've obviously Besiktas have sacked Solskjaer, so I've still put them in the stack. Bertocchini's not really done much since he's gone to Anderlecht, which is a bit of a disappointment, but I put him in the lineup anyway. And then this one, yeah, I think one of them will start, one of them will come off the bench. Either way, they'll both get on, I think. And then, yeah, I just had leftovers here. Like, they're players that will start or like come off the bench, these 2. Not expecting much from that team. And then here, I just kind of threw in an all-star lineup because I had players left over. Sanchez, Ngoy, he scores really well, so I put him captain. Tammy Abraham. Naipan, I don't think he'll start the game. I think he's a good few weeks or months probably before he starts games. So yeah, that is an arena, just a bit of fun. You know, I'm not expecting anything really, but we'll see as the game week goes on. Can I see who's in? Yeah, we've got a couple of people already playing. Yeah, there's some good players in there, but yeah, just a bit of fun. So quickly, before we do end the video, as you can see, I've got a couple of decisives already if they hold out. Well, the guy, my striker scored, was just holding out for the clean sheet to get that decisive. But as you can see here, Bundesliga currently on 186 already, which is really good start. Contender for $10, second streak 380. Eredivisie 420 for $200. So I'm really hopeful of that. I mean, if we can try and hit streaks, I mean, look, $10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We could be coming away with $250 just from streaks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this weekend, watching a lot of football. Let me know in the comments what you guys are going to be running this week, or this weekend, sorry. Let me know what streaks you're going for, if you're going for the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, what leagues you're playing in and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, and I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday for rewards. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.